Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Soul Sundays. We're going to have a look at the energies ahead for mind, body and soul. Simple 3-card spread, and this is for Sunday the 10th of February. So let's get started. Universe and angels, messages and guides, my higher self, I call upon you now to give me a clear and accurate reading for the sign of Capricorn. Please show me what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. Please give me 3-card spirit for mind, body and soul, starting with the mind. What's the most important message for all Capricorns this week from the 10th of February? Eddie! I need a card, please, Eddie. So you give me 3. Interesting. Okay. I'm trying to remember who had the dreamer. I think Leo had this card that came out. Really interesting energy, Capricorn. I think your reading for the previous soul was about a balance, finding balance. I don't know how you guys have gone after that new moon, but I found it quite difficult last week to try and balance my energy. There was a lot going on for me in, let's say, the 3D world in an earthly sense. So can I just have 1 card, please, for their body? But you've come up here, Capricorn, in your own reading, which is always cool. Exercise is key, and children. Who else had children? Virgo, I think. And 1 card, please, for their soul. What's the most important message for their soul this week? No message. You have all the messages, Capricorn. Wow. So many things want to come out. Guys, I didn't say it in the other videos, I kept forgetting, but if there's a lot of messages here, so if you are thinking about having a private reading, I am available again. I only have 4 spots left for this week. I have 5 in total each week, so I've got 4 left. If you are interested, all the details are below on how to book in with me. But I'm just saying that because obviously there's a lot that wants to come out. It's a general, so 1 card for Capricorn soul. My goodness. Eddie, I just want 1 card, please. It's the most important message for Capricorns this week. Capricorns. Seriously. It's like he's playing a game on me at the moment. Make sure I haven't missed any cards. All right, I'm taking all 3 then. Bloody hell, Capricorn. I swear you guys do this every reading. All right. Okay. So the energy in terms of mindset, you've got the 8 of Hearts, codependency. This represents 8 of Cups. The Page of Trees, dreamer. So that is the Page of Pentacles. And then shadow, the shadow, fear, which is the Capricorn card. So it's really interesting because you've kind of got earth and cups and water as emotions, as elements, and then I feel like it's really you trying to find that balance. Sorry, the camera's not ideal. But I am going to read it to you, and I'll kind of tie it in and explain to you what I see and what they're showing me. So 8 of Hearts, 8 of Cups in traditional tarot, if you guys would know, speaks about emotionally moving away from something. In this particular deck, it speaks about codependency. So, you know, codependency at its form is someone relying upon someone else. And you can kind of see it how it's illustrated in this card. It's someone who needs emotional support. But the actual meanings of this card are more about discontinued effort, so walking away, right? How else would I explain it? Like shyness and modesty, right? And not being open. And I'll explain how it all ties in. Codependency. Love every part of you. There is no delegating self-love. No one else can do the job like you can. At first glance, this card may seem romantic, but take a closer look. The male is gazing into the distance. The woman is clinging, scared to look forward in case she doesn't like what she sees. The card of fear, right? I'm going to hold them up together. He thinks that he needs to look after her, and she thinks she needs to be looked after. The couple believes that they must play out a role in their relationship. These roles can reverse and change depending on beliefs. To feel free, they must take some time out to mate with their own soul. The Eight of Hearts encourages you to end the struggle and stop trying too hard to be someone you are not. Go easy on yourself. Your efforts to fulfill an outside expectation is bringing struggle and resistance to a relationship with a friend, lover, partner, family member, or colleague. Take a closer look at your relationships. Are you true to you? I mean, really, be honest here, right? Are you being true to you in all of your relationships? It's a hard one, Capricorn, right? This is a wake-up call because you're ready to experience unconditional love. Listen to the whispers of your heart and you will know if you need to change your view or situation. No one is more qualified to love you than you are. So what are you fearing, Capricorn? You're ready to receive unconditional love. What is it that you're fearing? Are you holding back in some way? Let me speak to you about the card of the Devil. I love that we have the Devil card, by the way. You know, a lot of readers will speak about it in the shadow side of what it is, right? But I love it because the flip side of that is empowerment and strength and so many other amazing qualities. But in this particular deck, it's listed as the shadow or fear. And I really feel it's like you're fearing about beginning a new romantic connection because you're worried about getting lost like you have done in the past before, Capricorn. The Devil speaks about bondage, self-destruction, and bondage not in the fun kind either. Violence and subordination. Fear has become a scapegoat for your pain as you cower in your shadow. Step out of the shadow and fear will transform into love. So the flip of the Devil card is the Lovers, right? So this is the shadow side of that. If something feels bad or off, we often assume it has come from outside of ourselves. The horned character depicted on this card is a manifestation of blame. If we keep accusing the shadow, we remain connected to fear by illusionary chains. The shadow unravels anything that still ties you up in knots. The shadow is a secret darkness within you. You created this place to store any feelings and situations that scare you. This could be rage, violence, revenge, rebellion, or repressed sexuality. You could be punishing yourself for things that are not your fault or storing dreams and desires you did not think were possible. You created the shadow and you can heal it too. Your shadow is part of you that longs to be embraced and loved. It is not bad, clever, deceitful, or trying to hurt you. Like any unbalanced energy, it seeks harmony so it can realize its potential. This card may represent a destructive habit or relationship. Be wary of tying yourself to a situation or making a promise that you do not want to keep. So again, for me, with the Eight of Hearts and codependency, for some of you, it's really this week is all about facing your fears when it comes to love. And I feel like someone's trying to make an offer to come in. This isn't a love reading. This is for mind, body, and soul, but I need to call it how I see it. I feel like you fear what this offer is coming through, and it's a fellow earth sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, bloody hell, that's water. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like you fear this, you don't completely trust it. Sit with the feeling for a little while, Capricorn, because in time I think you'll see the truth of what is actually really there. And also speaks about facing your own fears when it comes to love and your mental constraints and the barriers that you've put around your heart. I've talked about this in a lot of Capricorn readings before, and how we tend to put the wall up when things don't seem like they're aligned to the kind of life that we want. You know, we tend to block people out. We almost self-sabotage and look for ways that it's not going to work in order to protect our little hearts. And I feel like this is an invitation for you this week. Someone's coming in, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that wants to give you love, and you need to open yourself up and to receiving, Capricorn. This is the card, the Page of Earth. So it's a bearer of news. Dream your own life into existence and let everyone else dream their own. Desires will reveal themselves in unexpected and surprising ways. The Dove of Peace is a messenger of dreams. The Page of Trees is urging you to activate your dreams, pull your focus onto your goals and your future. You cannot control the behavior of others. The only person you need to make your dreams come true to is yourself. A great idea needs nourishment and physical action. Trying to regulate forces outside of you is a misuse of precious resources, and your health, job, or relationship may begin to suffer. Pragmatism is getting in the way of progress. Sometimes investing in a dream is the only sensible thing to do. So for those of you where this isn't about love and your mental state's about a passion or some sort of project that you're trying to get off the ground and you feel like you can't do it by yourself, you're having fear that you won't be able to do it, then this is the message to tell you that you can. Okay? You are so strong, you are so wise, Capricorn. This is the message to tell you to let that shit go and focus on making it come true. Exercise is key. Oh my God, it's like it's a personal reading for me. I've been traveling, as you guys know. I was away for a sales conference last week, and my whole routine is whack, and exercise is one of those big things that's kind of gone up in the air. In addition to drawing this card, you've likely been receiving an intuitive message to exercise more. Yeah, duh. Or to add it to your current routine. Yeah, duh. Let this card be validation that being active is a key component in your health and healing. Even if a consistent workout routine seems unfeasible because of schedules, health, finances, or apparent blocks, Archangel Raphael can help find a practical and enjoyable exercise avenue. He's also a great motivator for those who procrastinate or avoid physical activity. I would be in the procrastination box. Get outdoors in the fresh air, sunshine for optimal health. Weight management is helpful. Exercise will help reduce your stress. It also came out with a card of children. So for some of you, I'm not going to read the exact meaning of this card. It basically means that if you have kids, doing something physical with your kids, getting out in nature, there's a lot of green, forest, trees, that kind of thing. Whatever it is that you can find that will ground yourself will really help. If you have children and you find that because of your kids, it's hard for you to actually get that time, take them with you, okay? Because it'll do wonders for you as a family. Now, you've got 3 cards for soul. Yes, Capricorn, because, you know, one's never enough for you. Magnetism, efficiency, and time. So, guys, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates with you. Magnetism is beautiful. Virgo also had this card, so maybe this earth sign that you're dealing with is a Virgo. For me, this is very much a twin flame kind of card, yeah? Attraction of opposites, being involved in a situation against better judgment. Feeling somehow responsible for something that was out of your control. Generate a positively charged self-image through conscious affirmative action. A petty annoyance builds and may become detrimental to your environment. Deflect irritation with a force field of confidence and charisma. Duality is an illusion. There is another option. And then the spiritual message goes on to say, love is a magnetic force that extends from the heart of all living things. Love is both a protective shield and a powerful attractor. It is the center of flow of your life. A word, a thought, a touch is all it takes for love to ignite. When it does ignite, it radiates from your core, stretching out beyond your horizons. Beautiful, Capricorn. Efficiency, right? For some of you, this is the soul message. Unnecessary or fruitless struggle. A fresh approach to an old problem brings a surprising reward. Free up funds, time, and energy by tweaking your budget, schedule, or routine. Look for ways to do more with less. A minor adjustment in attitude or methodology can make a massive difference. A creative breakthrough is imminent. And this really resonates with me, and trying to find balance in juggling my time between work, doing this, and actually having some time for myself. So I get it. And it goes on to say, imagination can be your greatest asset if you value and nurture it. This requires some daydreaming, playfulness, and lightheartedness. Let your imagination guide you to new ways of seeing and being in the world around you. The resources that you need are all around you, so take the mundane and make it transform your world into something magical. And then finally, time. I think it's kind of cool that we've gotten this one because it ties in perfectly. All right, you ready? This is quite a deeply spiritual card for me. Every time I look at it, there's so much that goes into it, but take with it what you will, okay? Bitterness or frustration over plans gone awry. Feeling it is too late, that you have missed out or that things are not happening quickly enough. Comparisons lead to a sense of failure or lack of joy. So for me personally, I can attest to, not being able to get these readings out on time for you guys, feeling like I failed in that sense, really trying to balance my time, being a little bit angry at myself, looking at other people that seem to be able to manage this, other readers, and I just think, my gosh, how do they do it, right? Comparisons lead to a sense of failure or lack of joy, pining for youth or lamenting time lost through unwise choices. Set a priority or release yourself from anxiety by weighing up what will really matter in a week, a year, or a decade. That's so true, right? Sometimes when we're in the thick of it, being able to pull ourselves out of it and actually go, does it really matter in the big scheme of things? 9 times out of 10, it doesn't. Feelings, memories, and emotions rise and fall in the ocean of your heart. Like float stream, they are surrendered to the shores of consciousness. As space clears and fills with light, the ocean in your heart is but a drop in the waters of creation, beyond the boundaries of time and space. Immersed weightlessness, let go and be free. All right, Capricorn, that was your reading for this week. I hope you found it helpful. It was a pleasure doing it for you. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps the channel more than you know. Remember, I am available for private readings again. I have 4 left for this week, so get in quick. Otherwise, I'll be back with you next week. Take care.